filled all the first sheet in, right? So yeah, let's have a look at some of the sentence starters. For example, it looks like, and then maybe give me a speculation about the age or variety of the grape or something. Imagine you're looking at.
Because in this sentence, the wine is intensity or
color. Yeah. So the first one, yeah, you can say this wine is.
The wine is light. Any color comes to my mind. Light purple.
Nice. Yeah.
Sorry, I could not any like there was red and no.
It's hard.
There's a lot.
That's why I like to taste in the lessons as well, because it's much easier when you have a wine actually in front of you to really do this.
So the wine is but when light purple. But if I want to say that it's really dark, which would be the word?
Dark. So the intensity is you could say dark, but normally we'd say deep.
Deep, exactly.
Yeah. Deep. You could use dense as well, like dense pigments, dense purple pigments. This is just a guideline of this wine is plus intensity plus colour, but there's obviously lots of ways you can say this same thing.
So, but if you say, for example, you take it, so you say, clear, deep purple, you can say that.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. And then when we're talking about the clarity of the wine, what do we choose from?
There were some words we were talking about as well. I have in my mind today kind of
say, what does the word
clear
clarity? Yeah, exactly. So if it's completely transparent.
Clear, translucent.
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 So both have.
Okay.
Transparent, but with the colour of transparent with a colour. Yeah, so it's not completely, it's not like water. It's really transparent. So I can see it is clear. If it's not clear, what are some? Because there were two words we looked at.
Yes, it was.
In this box.
It's no. I'm looking for the. I had garnet for color.
Yes.
Yeah. It was hazy, was?
Yeah, good.
Okay,
hazy.
And cloudy, of course. These two.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good. So and what kind of wines would we see? Hazy and cloudy wines.
Not filtered ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Or perhaps if there's some kind of fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe no wine with sediments or a wine with a much color.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good. Okay, so then we may be able to make a speculation about the age of the wine by looking at the colour. What might indicate age in a wine?
The type of color of the and the more as more deep, maybe is it not deep, but as darker is the color.
Yeah.
It can be more young. So depending on the type and variety.
So it could be not more young, but
younger.
Yeah, absolutely. So it could be younger, but the older. It's different in red and white wines, but generally there's a specific colour that they will go. Yeah, it starts to go orangey to brown. Yeah, absolutely, and that's when the pigment is dropping out.
Yeah, there's this. I heard this the same color of in Spanish you say this way, but I read it in English as well. The color of the
grapes.
Bread,
So
exactly.
the building.
Bread,
Yeah,
bread.
bricks,
Exactly.
British
And it's
red.
bread.
Yeah, it
You can say
starts.
that.
Yeah, it starts to go. That's what the kind of the garnet colour is. It's starting to get an element of brown pigment in there. So it's red or purple going towards brickish
Mm-hmm.
red.
You can say brickish.
Yeah.
When,
Yeah.
when you put the ish, it's E
ISH.
I-S-ish, like this.
Yeah, yeah. Ish is a funny ending that we can add to when we're making descriptions of wines.
Okay.
It has a yellowish hue or something like this, we might say.
Okay.
Yeah. Often used with colours. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so really good. So we can look at the colour to tell us about the age perhaps of the wine. Yeah. We then looked at the second stage in tasting after visually assessing the wine is obviously smelling the wine, looking at the aromas. So we've got we matched the categories.
Yes.
There. So what are the three categories? Can you read them out?
Sorry, which are the three categories?
Yeah, just to check the pronunciation.
Okay. Primary or varietal aromas, secondary aromas, tertiary.
Yeah, tertiary, really good. Let's just have a look at the word varietal.
Varietal.
It's quite. Oh yeah. Okay, so you're good there. So the beginning letter is B. So obviously with the T. B. So but yeah, you've got the stress right. So it's varietal. So where's the stress? Varietal. You've got 4 syllables.
Varietal. Where is that?
Varietal. Where's the stress? Yeah, in the second. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
So what I'll do is varietal. I write the circles to give the stress pattern. So the big circle is where the stress is in the word.
Okay.
But yeah, you got all the vowel sounds really good, so nice work. Lots of my students struggle with that word. Lots of my Spanish students can't say varietal. Honestly, it can take them months before they get it right, and it's a big.
Because it's similar to the Spanish word, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, so absolutely. So we've got the 3 categories of aroma there, come from the different parts of the wine making process. We had the subcategories. So we didn't get to this part of the handout.
No, we let it here.
Yeah, absolutely. So primary or varietal aromas, what do you have written?
Fruits, flowers, vegetal, minerality, spices.
Absolutely. Yeah, really good. So we've got secondary aromas.
Cunning blue bread.
Yeah. Why would a wine have like bread-like aromas? Bready. What does bread smell of?
Well, bread baking.
Yeah. And what does it have in there that?
The inside the bread.
Yeah. What is the active? What makes it rise?
I don't remember the name in English. In Spanish, it's levaduras.
Yes, you're absolutely right. So I'll put that in your vocab box. It's yeast.
Yeast, of course I know the word.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeast is what makes the wine smell of bread. Like you said, like bakery, fresh, maybe sometimes dough.
Bakery is what is already no baking.
Baked goods.
Baked goods.
Yeah, is what we would say. So yeah, baked goods is basically so that could include pastries.
Pastries,
Kind of
yeah.
that kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely. So what are the secondary aromas they come from which element?
They come from the style of winemaking and elections from the winemaking, maybe.
Absolutely. Yeah. The elections is correct English. It's very formal. So we would just say maybe the choices.
The choices.
Or choices or decisions.
Choices.
Yeah.
It would be the style of winemaking choices.
Yeah, so the style of winemaking, winemaking choices or decisions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Decisions with T, the C.
Here, so it's decisions.
No, it's
Yeah.
decisions. Okay, now
with me. So yeah, what other winemaking decisions can there be? So one is to leave it in contact with the yeast.
Yes.
Or what else would we call that? Contact with yeast or contact with?
Well, if you do the fermentation in a barrel,
Yeah.
you're gonna get other things.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So,
oh, yeah. Good pronunciation again.
So things that could bring oak are vanilla.
Yeah, good.
Coffee, chocolate.
Yeah.
Toffee.
Yeah. And
What
it
else?
depends. Do you know do you know the names that we give to the different types of oak?
Yes. Well, French oak or,
Yeah.
or
French and
American oak.
Absolutely.
Vanilla is from the American one.
Yeah.
French has this the other I don't remember because coffee and chocolate are from both.
Yeah. Coconut, I think, is
Coconut.
quite a specific one from American.
American coconut, yes.
Yeah.
Vanilla coconut.
It's a bit of a giveaway, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm still working on detecting that consistently, but we'll see what we can get from this guy later.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. And something else that's different about the oak used. So both French and American oak used for aging can be either, depends on what.
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
So there's French and American.